In this video, we're going to be setting up our grid system. I forgot in the last video to tell you to remember to save once in a while. Your favorite command should be Control S to save your project. But let's continue. I'm going to be taking my ground floor, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating my grid. Under Architecture, under Datum and Grid. Once I click on grid, I get the opportunity to place my grid or draw it. Over here, I have the options of choosing different types, but I'm just going to use the regular one, grid 2.5mm text. And I'm going to place my first grid, and I'm going to left click and then left click down here again. This one is called A, or 1, sorry. Once I have that one, I could just go ahead and draw the next one. I need from 1 to 12, so I'm just going to go ahead and draw them. Don't think about the spacing right now. Just go ahead and draw them so that you have them all. So we're going to say like this. And the last one. What I'm going to be doing then is I'm going to be drawing the ones that are going to be the horizontal ones. So I'm going to place the first one, and before I do anything else, I'm going to escape twice and click on this one to enter the parameters or edit them. And this is going to be an A. Once I click on an A in this, if I then go up again and say Architecture, Grid, and then draw another one, this one automatically becomes a B, and I need to go all the way up to I. So let's continue. So now I have them all. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to make sure that the distance between them all is correct. And the first one, between 1 and 2, I need a distance that is 3600. Like that. The distance between 2 and 3, I need one that's going to be called 2100. And that's the same distance between 3 and 4. And this one needs to be 2400, 1200, and 3500. Oh, sorry, 33, 900, 2400, 900 again, and 42, and the last one 42, like that. The next thing is between A and B, I have a distance that's 3300, like that. Then I have a distance that's 3300 again. And if the distance between them is kind of tight, you can just drag it down a little bit to get some working space. And now I have a problem because the distance between the next one is supposed to be 5700. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to click on these and hold down Control to choose them all. And I'm going to be using either move or the shortcut MV. So MV, place or click anywhere on the project and just drag it down like this. And I dragged it down quite a bit to get some distance in between, so they'd be moving up instead. So the distance here, 5,700. The next one, 600. And then I have another one that is 2,400. And the distance between F and G is 1,200. $3,000. And the last one here is 600. So now I got the placement of my grid system, and right now they're kind of long in this edge, and so are they down at the bottom here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to click on the top one, and once I click on it, I get like this handle, this grid handle, and I can just drag it like this, and the other ones follow. The reason the other ones follow is because they're locked to each other. If I unlock this one and then drag it, the other ones wouldn't follow along. But something like that. Right now it doesn't really matter. We're going to be adjusting that later on when we're going to be placing it on our sheets. So something like that. What I usually do then, I just mark it all and drag it by holding down the left mouse button while I press down, and then move it. And then it looks kinda center, or okay in my opinion. The next thing I want to do is I want to put in the labels, the dimension labels, so I know the distance are actually correct. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going up to annotate. Under annotate, I'm going to be choosing aligned, and I'm going to be just clicking on them as I go. And that's an accident, and if that happens, don't start a new line. Don't go up and annotate and do a line and then continue from here. Choose the one that's already existing and go up and say edit witness line and then continue. The shortcut for that was EV. Something like this. And once you edit something, don't press escape when you're done. You have to click somewhere else, because if you press escape, it'll just say okay, he didn't want or she didn't want that, and then cancel the changes that you had done. So again, aligned, and we're going to be doing the vertical like that, and escape twice, and then we can look, do we actually have the measurements? 21, 21, 24, 1200, 33, 900, 24, 900, 20, 42, 42, and 33, 33, 57, 600, 2400, 12, 3, and 900. Yes, so that was how I set up my grid system and putting on dimensions to see if the measurements were actually correct. I hope you could use this video to something, and thanks for watching.